Hi, I'm Simmonds-Moore and I am an assistant professor of psychology, and I had a very interesting summer. At the beginning of the summer, in June, I went to Ireland as part of a study abroad program, and this was for 5 weeks, and I spent basically 5 weeks teaching 2 classes. One was an introduction to psychology class that was a lower level class, and the other class was an upper level class that was the psychology of Irish ghosts and mediums. So I had 12 students in the upper level class, and we did lots of exploration of Irish anomalous experiences. So we went to places that were supposed to be haunted, and we thought about Virgin Mary apparitions, and we explored ideas of Irish fairies and leprechauns and psychology of belief. And so that was 5 weeks of my summer. When I came back, that was toward the end. Well, the course ended at the end of July, so after that I went over to the UK to visit my family for a week, and then when I came back to the US, I had about 3 days before going off to California to a conference that is held every year. It's a parapsychology conference, and I was elected the Vice President of the Parapsychology Association this year. So I was, well, there in 2 capacities, as a board member, but also to present a paper. So the conference was in Concord. So I flew into San Francisco and then went over on the BART to the conference in Concord and presented my research on synesthesia and precognition, which is, if you don't know, it's the experience that people are aware of information that will happen in the future. So my work has been looking at the idea that people who are synesthetes, and that's people who experience the world as more interconnected than other people, so they might have colours for days of the week and colours for numbers, lots of combinations like that. I was looking at the idea that those kind of experiences are related to precognition, and I actually did an experiment on precognition and was talking about that at the conference. Earlier in the summer, actually, I had a paper accepted for publication in quite a prestigious journal, the Journal of Consciousness and Cognition, and that was for some work that I completed a few years ago, and had written up on the psychology of paranormal belief and disbelief. And so that was quite exciting, and so that was accepted, and then I had a few corrections to make before it was finally going to press. It went to press whilst I was actually away in Ireland, so lots of things happened this summer. So the journal published, got to visit Ireland and the UK, and then came back and went over to California. So it's been quite a busy summer.